The purpose of contract card templates is to define the metadata that contract cards contain, including automatic email alerts on dates and values. You create contract cards by choosing a template and filling the metadata contained within. Start by clicking on the Contract Card Template option from the top menu. Input the title of the new template. Then add a new section. Name the heading of the section Contracting Partner and add a component by choosing a type from the options presented. For each component type, there is the single option and the list option. Let's add a single text component. You can set the component to be required or locked. Required means that you cannot save the contract card without giving a value for the component. Locked means that you cannot edit the value of the component. Now add a new section called Contract Value and choose the currency component type. Input the description of the currency component, set its default value, and currency. You can also set a notification for a currency component type. You can define a minimum value that, when exceeded, sends an automatic email alert to members of the chosen group or groups. We will not use the notification here. Next, add a new section called Contract Dates and add 3 date component types. Name the first date as Signing and set it as Required. Name the other dates as Termination and Checkup. Set a notification to the termination date as 190 days before the given date and choose the groups which get notified. Do the same for the checkup date, but set it to alarm the groups 1 day before the given date. Next, add a new section called Country and add a resource component type. Choose a resource card template from the drop-down menu and input the description of the resource component. We set it as Required. You can change the order of the sections by dragging and dropping the section with the mouse. Next, look at the contract card template in Fill mode. You can inspect how a new contract card based on this template would be filled. Notice how Sopima assists the user in filling the different sections. Return to Design mode and click on the Create Template button. Choose a package and click on Save. Next, click on the Create Contract Card option from the top menu. You can create contract cards and edit the templates here. Let's continue editing the contract card template called Contract Cover Page. You are shown the template in Fill mode by default. Click on Design mode and browse down the page. Next, add a new section called Contact Persons and choose the text list component type. Set the minimum required amount to 1 and let the maximum amount be the default 5. This means that you need to add at least 1 contact person for a contract card based on this template. The maximum is 5 persons. Input the description. Next, switch to Fill mode and add new contact persons to see how the text list component type works. Delete the contact persons as we don't want to set any default values for the template. Finally, click on the Save button at the top.